Here, let's talk about. My name is Bootrix, and this is socializing ever since you're 3 years old. Now, socializing when you're 3 years old is very important because girls are hot, literally, and fucking when autistic kids play with their little toys, literally, and they grow up, to middle school, they get into this rule called, don't touch. My guy named Tyrone comes along, and he's touching all day, literally, on top of jokes, on top of this, and that. I'm gonna be fucking for real. Literally, the definition of autism, literally, is on excruciating pain, due to not socializing literally ever since they're younger. Literally, and what that does is that makes you, a rule of follow along. I'm gonna flat out say it, literally, that literally, when you're on the dance floor, when you're anywhere, literally, when you're following people to a baseball game, literally, I want somebody, literally, with blue Jordans, same show, to flat out fucking say, literally, you can't get anybody because you don't know them. Literally, it does take a soul to get human. It does take this and that, but not to being disrespectful. You see, there's a thing, with coordination that comes over time, literally, when somebody actually has a backtrack, somebody's actually, calling out your potential manipulation, this, and that, literally, and sometimes, autistic people do need fundamentals. The reason why I'm saying this video is because, I have, over, 10 kids, I have a lot of shit. And the reason why I'm saying this because I have, light, Asperger's, where it comes to shit, I make the pussy wet, literally. I can fuck Mariah Carey. I have no problem, literally. Have proper introduction skills, but I've had friends ever since I've known, since I was 10 that betrayed me. But I'm gonna say it, socializing is important, and what they want to do today is they don't want no socializing to be important. They want COVID-19 to be a thing. And the reason why we have socializing is order for you to recognize your place in social interaction. Like, I want you to understand, literally, at one point, literally, girls aren't standard. Once they are standard, I want this to be installed, literally. And the reason why they're standard is in order to make you think twice, literally. If she's pretty, literally, you can't expect her to come with no obstacle, literally. And I'm going to flat out say, if you want me to fucking say, people say, oh, competence girls, where do you think they get competence from? Literally, playing sports and having people love them around them, because autistic people really get the thing with people that love them for who they really are, but they get fooled around in person. Because what ends up happening after a point and dance floor happens, really, they compare what they did to an Olympian who's obviously a special ed, trying to beat their family. Lily saying, what, Lily, how his fucking thighs, Lily, is fucking heels, Lily, are correlated. Lily, most people in the Olympics can't do this shit. I can't believe you can't fuck him, Adrian. It's true, it's very true. Wanna know why I was able, to make the next Naruto, but prior beforehand, I had information that actually backed it up. Literally, I used to chase 3 white boys in their backyard, and one of his name was Andre. Literally, what they were doing was they were playing games like, Skate 2, literally, listening to music that was, buried about called Hollywood Undead. Literally, after they played sports, after they were skateboarding, after they were doing all this online shit, literally playing G4games.com. Literally, well, I just had, a new reputation for downloading new fucking music and shit. Literally, so I'm saying, stop, advance. That's another thing about autism. When you finally get your little speck of star, when people finally start, liking you for what's okay, literally, you get into something advanced, literally. And I learned, because people argue, with this at work, saying that, fucking, in order to get to something advanced, literally, you have to, do something over and over again. So why don't I call out the right thing at the right time if we have the same tools? And that's what makes it childish. Because you have to fucking practice. Because in order to get good at skateboarding, you have to do a simple thing, ollie. You have to ollie every single time. Or if you don't ollie, you can't ollie over a ramp. And I grew because they want to attack me for being racist, in my family. That means they have more family support. That means somebody, gave them more dopamine or more perspective in the area in order for them to have more patience. Autistic kid has no patience, and when they, because what I do is I call my mother out for using this thing called Delario, where I don't feel your subconscious by telling you everything at one time, but I'm telling you real shit on paper, and a gang is going in between, literally, and I'm telling you not to take people seriously, a gang is plotting, literally, it's playing up the last thing you did. Those ad-made music videos you just fucking made, a gang is playing off that like candy, you don't even know it. And secretly, sneaking in that you can beat them in a fight. Oh, he's wearing sleeves. Oh, he's trying new formulas. This, and that. Lily, what he's telling you, Lily, to be on things like sports, Lily, interactive shit. Lily, and that's also the reason why they're not patient, Lily, because they're not doing multi-dimensional things. When the mother tells you to read, when the mother tells you this and that, and then I tell people, discuss that autistic awareness program to hit the child in order for them to have some conscience rates, because that's one to make things that are manipulation. If you keep on, bitching 120 or fuck 200 all fucking day, Lily, you'll never fucking know how it is to be fucking hit, so you never appreciate what you have, Lily, because then if you get hit, it's gonna hurt. Instead of you being your only ward, oh, Lily, you can take hits here and there, this, and that. It's when you hit the older brother, Lily, he's playing around with 200 and you aren't. Now you have this nightmare, Lily, that you as him will fucking way at the gym over and over again because you technically do bits more than 100. His older brothers, Lily, bits way more over fucking 300 and shit, Lily, and don't feel fucking sorry for him because they recognize that he's manipulating them. It's a cruel world. It's a really cruel world. Literally, the gangsters get this shit like, oh, human skin is made out of rubber, polished, this, and that. Literally, it's the exact same reason why you have, further plastic surgery is why your mom plays you, this, and that. And you need to understand, I'm on Andre's side. Literally, if I'm calm, literally, 9 times out of 10, because right now, even though I have kids, she convinced me, literally, with this fucking solid thing, saying that one time when he called me out saying, man, you have issues, because I wanted to fight Brian when he came over, because Brian was getting along with people. You get a chance, lose your shit, Lily. It's all gonna change. Stop dwelling in the past. Nobody cares. This, and that. When I just told you how the government works and how money is able to be flipped. Socializing is very important. You wanna know why? 9 times out of 10. If you disagree, 9 times out of 10, you're insane. The deal with me is they want to say 9 times out of 10 isn't apply because what they do is they take advantage of autistic kids are horny, right? And this a fucking, and your mom makes jokes about this, your dad makes jokes about this, Lily fucking expecting the star. Old autistic kid who fucks every fucking girl to expect a star, Lily, and completely forget about Blue Jordan's jinxing and everything. Because they know what happens when they fight their fucking uncle. They have the fucking diary, they have shit around Lily. Nobody can get them when they have a diary when they're a man. Socializing matters because outside literally, and they literally made it to say something. They literally made the fact of the point after point in order literally for the other person we're the outside, but for people to come and say, well, it's the same for a reason. Literally, they're using logic. Literally, that's the thing. When you know people, literally, you get to be content. This is that. Now, what happens literally with me, with people like me, is I get into things like the computer, literally, and other people literally that get further and socialize again the drugs, literally. So directing at the right time doesn't matter. And guess what happens at that time? Only rape matters. Literally, only what I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to fucking get over a high this and that, and then they complain to their mom, literally, when nothing social about the situation. That's why only true socializing, happens in junior high in order to trap the autistic kid. That's why I say shit like a gang, this, that. Literally, this is gay, this is homosexual, don't really be gay to get woman, and nobody's listening. Think about it like this. Do you want your daughter, freaking out some dude? Do you want your son, to go into bad habits? Do you want this and that? Once you recognize that you're humans, once you recognize that this is that, once you recognize you can't raise the subconscious, you won't want them for your sons and children. Got into this because in order to keep calm and let it come to you, you have to have fundamentals. So that's why I said, literally, to tell you to be multidimensional, by telling you to do, the read, etc., to not take you out to places to show you new things. But most of all, the reason why I make Socializing ever since you're 3 years old is because I want to make that anime. The new version of Naruto where a character named Skittles, Lily, who rides on a guitar, Lily, who rivals, an other character who is the antagonist. I want public school to go back. I want, COVID to go down. I want literally, and what's gonna happen is, how I told you that political video, literally everything's around autism, and you have to support autism. This does support autism. It just gives them a double. Literally, you have goodbye, you have something that does raise your subconscious, called sleeves, this, and that. But guess what ends up happening, Lily? What's gonna happen is the point after point, Lily, where a gangster, Lily, is gonna be tougher, but your intuition is gonna be tougher because you have goodbye. Therefore, you gotta have stronger will to fight the gangster. Not like me when I was in junior high, Lily. The gangster's obviously better. He's the one spanking. He's the one doing this and that, and you bring it down to autism anywhere. What's better than autism? Spanking. Later.